afternoon, Rider fans. I'm Kachuri, joined again by my dance troupe members of Sean and Frez from New York. I don't know. I tried.
Well, I mean, I am about an hour's train to New York, so
Close enough. I hear they speak wonderful English there.
I know. My 1 week I was in New York back in 2006. Brought back memories from this episode.
Goodness gracious.
yeah, it's all Times Square and one street in Brooklyn.
Because that's how much stock footage Toei could afford.
I mean, it was either that or pay for the special effects stuff in Zeets. Oh, we have thoughts on that.
Nothing episode. That was a nothing episode.
Yeah, literally.
All right.
Honestly, you could literally just be on your phone. Not even good action.
So we're going to take a quick detour. Final Stage came out around this time. Every writer gets a stage show that's meant to be the epilogue. Basically, everyone who's dead gets controlled by a monster named Maja. It replaces 15 for the Death Horseman. Remember, Kamen Rider 15 was meant to be Death. Right. They actually take 15's outfit and repaint it purple and yellow for Maja.
Right.
That's all you need to know. Hey, Duke.
Oh boy.
Been a while.
Yep.
Professor Ryoma is being an evil bastard as always.
Gee, I wonder if he had anything at all to do with his predecessor having a mysterious death.
Who could say for sure?
Probably. So, this takes place around episode 9. Of course, because Ryoma doesn't get introduced and neither does any of the other energy riders doesn't get introduced to episode 15. We didn't do this movie then, of course. It also spoils the golden fruit. Spoils everything.
And it also sets up the post-series half of this movie, so it really makes more sense as being tied to that rather than in chronological order.
It's also tied into the Zangetsu Baron that we covered last time.
What a tangled web.
Because it was that apple lock seed that turned Kugai into what he is.
And I think the apple lock seed was also used for the girlfriend.
Yeah, Takatora's girl, yeah?
Yeah.
But yeah. We
I don't know.
I haven't seen this movie in a couple weeks, but
I'll peek behind the curtain. I haven't seen this movie in a week because I thought, oh, you guys have it covered. I'm on vacation. I'll watch it. And someone didn't realize that I wasn't going to be on the podcast.
Yeah, so ironically enough, now that we're actually recording the podcast, we're still missing a member.
No, it's fine. We did episode 100, and nothing's going to top that for a while.
Yes. The time, but yeah, it's weird because you keep saying, oh, it sets up the Duke half, sets up the Knuckle half, but it's like you get that one scene, but aside from a mention of the black body cults, like Knuckle could have been a standalone.
Yeah. Honestly, again, as I said during our pre-discussion, I feel like Knuckle would be a lot stronger if it was a standalone. I mean, like just an hour-and-a-half martial arts film about a guy returning home after failing outside, trying to engage with the legacy of what he left behind.
Yeah. It's there's another element of Knuckle that I'm like, okay, you're just shoehorning shit in, but we'll get to that one.
Well, we're also getting the novel. There's also the novel.
Well, we can talk about the Duke movie, which the the Duke special, which has the rather charming. Oh boy, we can up the ante a little of people trying to blow themselves and Ryoma up.
Yeah, using pomegranates.
Pomegranates,
Dangerous pomegranates.
Yeah, pomegranates, which are famous in Greek mythology for being the fruit that Persephone ate that keeps her trapped in the underworld for half the year, which is why we have spring and summer as well as fall and winter.
Mm. So we get to see Minato chasing someone through the back areas of Yggdrasil. So I had nickel every time that happened in these specials. I've had 2 nickels.
At least this time we know who the person is rather than trying to hide who is this person who may or may not be a rider. Oh, it's a rider we don't know.
Oh goodness, who could it be?
And then he blows up.
Oh no.
Ryoma's not happy that someone else is making lock seeds. Sorry, I'm also eating. We're a professional podcast.
Yeah.
Incredibly professional. Just look at the talent we can get.
I mean, yeah, you get one person who frequently stars over every single word they say, such that they are barely coherent at times.
Wait, what?
I'm being self-deprecating.
No. Self-defecate, only love.
Yeah, no, it was funny when you were able to say screw the rules to the guests.
So it is who I think it is.
No comment.
No comment.
We get the thing I do like about Duke though is every single member of the Genesis Riders do get backstory. So we get Minato's backstory. She was a spy that got caught by Ryoma and he seduced her.
Honestly, tracks.
I mean, Minato basically is like, "Oh, you're stronger than me. I want to fuck you."
Yeah,
it's her entire thing.
Which is a bit problematic when it comes to other characters she wants to.
Yes. We know the Kaito thing, but at least Ryoma is a consenting adult, a fucked up adult, but a consenting adult.
We find out the villains are the Black Bodhi Tree.
Which, yeah, it's a fascinating concept. Not too much is done with it, but it's a fascinating concept.
I feel like more is done with them in the novel.
Well,
I mean, the whole plan that's set between these 2 episodes, it comes to full fruition in the novel. So
fruition.
Yeah.
Yeah, these feel very much like tie-ins to another thing rather than a thing in and of themselves, which ultimately hurts them, even though I am utterly charmed by the latter half especially.
Yeah.
No. Knuckle's a good episode. Like, you, of all the characters, if I were to have you rewatch the first episode and tell you that these 2 bullies, one of them is going to be one of the best characters in the entire series, you probably wouldn't believe me.
I wouldn't believe a lot of things you could have told me about Gaim from episode 1. Oh, you see that? You see that happy-go-lucky guy in the hoodie? Yeah, he's going to betray all his friends and try to kill everyone.
I mean, you probably would believe that by the time we get to his centric episode, which I think was episode 5 or 6.
He's still good-hearted in those episodes.
Yeah, but also you get a sense of he is repressing a lot and has some red flags.
Some red flags? That motherfucker is an entire canopy.
Yeah, as it goes along, he gets the canopy, but in those first episodes, it's like, okay, there's some concerning stuff, but okay.
I have some concerns about this man. Oh no.
Stop. Don't do it. Anyway, so we get the whole backstory on Kudo. He basically gets turned into that thing from the soccer movie. Using the apple lock seed, he basically becomes a fake golden apple kind of character.
Don't fuck with making artificial golden fruit. When will we learn this lesson?
Because in stories about dealing with God and ascending to God, there is always someone out there who will say to themselves, "But I'm built different," and then proceed to get royally screwed by their attempts.
Well, I mean, I don't know if Kudo was like that. He was just like, I'm going to test the last seed. It's possible Ryoma, fucked him over for science.
Yeah, again, Ryoma is very much someone who says, "But I'm built different."
Ryoma doesn't really say that. He said, but I'll test it on you and see if you're built different. That seems more of Ryoma's side.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Speaking of Ryoma, we also go ahead.
The overall project for Ryoma to become a god is him saying, "But I'm built different," especially once he meets all the other people who have gotten godhood.
Mm-hmm. So, Ryoma, we also get the first meeting between Takatora and Ryoma, which, yeah, Takatora literally thinks of Ryoma as like his best friend this whole time, which is just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
End of the movie. Oh, it's such a shame that I had to totally betray you. Oh well, then it's the breaks.
Mm-hmm. So Pomegranate unlocks these, brainwashes everyone's, and gives them copies to blow up. We actually find out that Sid is a drug dealer.
Is anyone surprised?
No.
I mean, his whole deal was literally, "I'm going to give experimental shit to children."
Well, that's why Ryoma hired him.
Hey kids, you want this? It's cherry flavored.
But yeah, no, there's even a line, "You're already killing kids with this poison." Okay.
Fucking God. Karate Punch Man show for 6-year-olds, by the way.
Yep. Oh boy, we're going to have fun with Madoka.
We really are.
So Ryoma isn't happy his inventions are being used for terrorism. Only he gets to do the terrorizing.
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
This again comes back when he dies, because how dare you become a god without me?
What do you mean you were built different?
They find Kudo made an artificial Loxy production factory. Kudo does transform into Saver. That's his rider name. I like the whole little mummified things around his face, signifying that he's dead.
Ooh.
Takatora and Ryoma talk about being reckless Kamen riders in Helheim. I would actually like to see that. Like, give us like a short mini-sode of their first times exploring Helheim with the melon and lemon powers.
Which is wild because it took like 25 episodes for them to find any overlords. So what would they just be doing? Picking up fruit and battling the.
Well, like finding the ruins. Like what if the episode was them finding the ruins?
Okay, that could work, I guess.
And then starting to like try to piece together like what was left behind.
Yeah.
I mean, they could do other stuff there. I mean, I'm sure there's other ruins around. Maybe they found hieroglyphics.
Mm.
Ryoma is talking about the friendship in the past tense. Takatora is like, "What are you talking about? We're always going to be friends."
Yeah, about that.
I do want to point out, Robot Ryoma does mention that he respects Takatora again during the Drive crossover.
Mm. Character growth. All it took was getting killed and being turned into the Borg. by Genix or Huntrix or whatever the fuck that was called.
It's the Borg.
I know it's the Borg, but it has a name. I forget the name. It's just the Borg.
I remember we have a whole thing about sea boys and using actual names.
Well, that's because the actual fucking name. It's not because the actual name isn't forgettable in the Sea Boys case. It's because it's frankly fucking offensive. And I'm tired of pretending it's not.
Do we want to talk about Ryoma's ego with what his belt says when he transforms?
Invincible Ryoma!
He is built different.
He will never die.
It's that's it's like, so we have this company-wide thing. I have modded my own stuff. Don't worry, it's not too different from yours. Spotlight on stage. Ha ha ha! Invincible Ryoma. What?
God bless this fucking asshole. Like, it really goes to show the sheer difference between him and Sid. Sid, if Ryoma killed the kid, I think we'd still be somewhat charmed by him. Where Sid's just a loathsome shit.
He really is. I mean, Ryoma is just he's a piece of shit, but he's a charismatic piece of shit. Like when he comes out and he's basically like, I'm going to the one place uncorrupted by the overlords, space.
He has presentation.
Yes.
It's the Dr. Wily syndrome. You know Dr. Wily's evil, but you can't help not to hate like the bastard.
That's apt. He really is just the Dr. Wily of Gaim. You think about it.
Though I think Dr. Wily is more 0-1 than Gaim.
No, that's Sigma.
Yeah. Sigma is basically like Arc.
A virus that always comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it dawns on me that the actual solution to making Bowser an interesting character would be to just make him Dr. Wily.
Oh, but hang on, continue. I have a point to make.
Go ahead and make it.
You just have to give me a moment to do a present right here. Oh, fuck, that's a web P. Fuck you.
So the end of the Duke is a little rushed. So Takatora and Duke, which by the way, this is the first time we actually see Lemon form. The helmet sucks. It looks so bad. It looks like a banana sticking out of his head. The two of them beat Kudo, and he escapes. Ryoma shows back up like 3 days later with the Genesis driver, like, okay, I'm kicking your ass again. And we find out that the driver is the only thing keeping Kudai together.
Because otherwise he's just a spooky ghost in the 5th dimension.
I remember what I wanted to say. So Bowser would fit perfectly in the Mega Man universe because dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, oh god, imagine if in 0-1 the dog was already present and at the point where Bowser wins everything forever and always and will never get a royal ass kicking because he is so goddamn cool and popular and you love him, right? Etc. etc. The dog leaves with our hero. You have disappointed dog.
Fucking dog. We should have talked about what No Comment thought about the dog thing. Because No Comment had really good insight on a lot of stuff.
Yes. See, now you're just teasing.
I am. I'm not doing it out of malice. I'm doing it because I find it to be funny.
Which is also called malice.
Tomato. I'm not being.
Professional podcasters, everyone.
I want to point out, I have invited no comment into the Discord more than once. If they ever decide to join us, you'd be more than welcome to talk to them.
Oh, yeah.
If I am right about who no comment is, I am probably going to embarrass myself early and probably and potentially piss off some of his friends.
We did fine.
Mm-hmm.
Trust myself.
I trust your judgment and ability to rein yourself in.
So we get a weird scene where Kudai gives a random person banana lock scene.
Which, even when you realize this is just tying into the second half, it's a symbolic sort of thing. I don't know if it's literally what happened or not, but it's a symbolic. And now we are going to the other half of the movie, but again,
I guess the novel probably explains if it is symbolic or not.
Yeah, we'll find out when we talk about the novel, I guess. But yeah, Knuckle is, but Duke is fine. But Knuckle's where it's at.
Yeah, Knuckle slaps. I love this kind of kung fu movie where a guy comes back to his hometown to find it in ruins because of a gang and must fight and must simultaneously resist the urge to fight while also being left with no choice but to fight.
Mm-hmm.
It makes for such great drama.
So you're talking about kung fu movies, but when you described it like that, for some reason I thought of the movie Streets of Fire.
Which is, it's very structurally a kung fu movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we also get introduced to Pecco's sister in this, which Zach has a hot for.
Who has never been mentioned before and will not be mentioned again.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. They're while Coda and Mai are off making babies on their planet, Zach and Asami are having fine as well. The moral of Kamen Rider Gaim is everyone's fucking except Michi.
Like even Takatora got some no less special.
Everyone's fucking except Michi.
Even Ryoma has his relationships.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that he's fucking people over, not fucking around. And
he built a sex robot, a la Venture Bros.
No, that's Thouser.
Oh God.
Both. So everyone's off doing their
own
own things. This is straight up. We're months after the Drive special. We're months after, Kota and Mai left. So everyone's off doing their own things. Like Michi's going to college. I forget what else other people are doing. So Zach decides he's going to go to New York to be a bear dancer.
But Michi's gone to college. His ethics professor is appalled at his latest term paper. See me after class.
Although he might also be charged with ripping off Crime and Punishment, given that he literally just has the stuff that's talked about in Crime and Punishment during the point right before the guy realizes, oh no, I have made a terrible mistake.
God.
For those of you who haven't read one of the great works of Russian literature, Crime and Punishment central character posits that if you are a great man, you should be allowed to murder people.
Oh my God.
AKA the current MAGA platform.
Yeah. In practice, it turns out that no, you can't murder people. No one can murder people. What the fuck are you on about?
Yeah.
All right. So while this is going on, we see some random dude just sweaty punchy.
It's the random dude who was given the lock seed in the symbolic handover between specials.
This is Shura. Another character that we've never heard about, have no idea about, and we'll never see again after this session.
And it appears that he desires nothing more than to have heated drama with Kaito.
Yes.
That's what we'll call it.
Because of his tragic backstory, in which Kaito said, "Fuck off, loser! Get out of my sight."
You're a fucking coward. Get the fuck out of here. That's the entire flashback.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was kicked out of the band, and when Kaito joined, because he used a weapon to fight him.
Well, no, he hid until Kaito's back was turned. Then he came at Kaito with a weapon.
And Zack like tried to fight him head on and got the shit beat out of him, but he's like, I respect that you stood up and took it like a man. You're in.
Mm-hmm.
But whereas Shura had tried to attack from behind and it's like, you're a coward, get out. And now Shura has this complex of I'm gonna surpass Kaito, I'm gonna prove his ideals.
He's gonna be the strongest in the world. The world's strongest. And then he proceeds to fight various cyborgs, giant robots, and what I'm pretty sure are ripoffs from the monsters from the Saiyan saga.
So you're saying he wants to be the strongest in the world?
Yes, I did say that.
Damn it, Sean! This isn't a hentai.
That only works if there's tentacles involved.
I mean,
moving away from this. We cut to the Big Apple.
One shot of Times Square that Toei could afford on this budget.
But
hey, now it can also afford a shot of 125th Street from the subway.
And it could afford whatever actor they had who knows English.
I'm pretty sure they
so I can assure you they filmed nothing New York. These white actors are just people who live in Japan that's trying to get into Japanese TV.
I mean, there's lots of those. Remember the guy from who's the CEO guy for Kamen Rider Others Part 1.
Oh yeah. I am the president. I can't think of his name, but yeah, no.
That guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and since this is a Godzilla film, they can't afford Don Johnson.
Oh. Yeah, no, the English ears. Oof.
Yeah.
But anyway, we find out about Neo Baron. So this is like again some more time after the start of this.
Over in New York for a while. He left Pecco in charge of Baron, and while he was gone, trying to do his flash dance or whatever, everything went to shit.
And that's why you don't leave stuff to Pecco.
And now we have Neo Baron, which is Fight Club. It's
a Fight Club, yeah. And if you win, you get a pomegranate lock scene. We all know what happens with those.
Boom.
Which is wild because I'll peek behind the curtain. I watched all the Duke and half a Knuckle while I was on vacation, and then like halfway into the movie, we had to go out as a family, had barbecue at the cabin. It was good shit. So I came back to this other half of this movie a week later. Yeah, you mentioned the pomegranate thing. But then his henchmen don't use pomegranates; they use fucking Hase pine cone.
Yep.
I mean, they couldn't afford doing the CGI to have a pomegranate go onto someone's head.
They did. That was a kudos pomegranate.
They can't afford to have a pomegranate go on multiple people's heads.
Why write the pomegranates in?
They can't afford to have more than one chestnut lock seed.
So basically, Zack's there to get Pecco out of there because Pecco's sister's worried. But Zack has to fight, so we do get basically like a Jackie Chan style, fight like
New Japan pro wrestling match happens.
Yeah. Zack wins. Zack is getting his ass kicked because he's like half the other guy's weight class. But dude goes for a jumping elbow. Zack dodges and lands a throat punch.
Damn.
crowd isn't happy about that.
My God, that killed him. As God is my witness, he's broken in half.
We get more teasers of the novel here. The salvation will come soon. This is the saver system.
Okay, so this is from the novel, because I had a note here about how what the fuck is the point of this? Because everything about what that works about Knuckle is this intimate personal story about, we got Zack, we got Shura. They both are trying to follow up on Kaito's ideals, with Kaito being dead, and they're opposed because they each think a different way about what Kaito's way is. And you've got this intensely personal story, and then it seems like out of nowhere he's just like, oh, by the way, I've got an evil mastermind plan to destroy the world.
Yeah, yeah. See also the return of Mitchie.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, Mitchie basically comes in to say, here, have a spare driver that we had lying around.
man, you know you're in deep shit when you get bailed out by fucking Mitchie.
No, he gets bailed out by
at this point in
Bravo.
time, he's been
Okay.
at this point in time, he's been proven himself. I mean, this is 2 years after he tried to kill everyone, but it's improvements.
Yeah, meanwhile, Bravo is here to save the day and be delightful.
I mean, Knuckle is the better movie, is the better special, and it's also the one with Orin in it.
So Mitchie gives Zack a Sengoku belt because they're. Oh, there was something about how like now all the. Oh wait, no, that's in the novel. So around this point, so the Knuckle movie takes place halfway through the novel.
Yeah, it feels like it's a tie-in.
Somehow all the world governments got Sengoku driver technology. So
is this a somehow in a it was the big baddie all along way, or in a somehow Palpatine has returned way?
Basically because Yeager still is being investigated, the blueprints are out there.
Ah.
Yeah, that's my guess. The synopsis doesn't fully spell it out. But yeah. So yeah, no, everyone can get Sengoku drivers again. It's the lock seeds you gotta find.
Right.
Which I'm pretty sure are still in a parallel universe, and we've seen what happens when you try to make your own lock seeds at home.
Yeah.
But I'm built different.
So there's been points about Kaito's Genesis driver. It's basically destroyed. Who knows if it works? But there's a new energy lock seed, but you need a Genesis driver for it.
I wonder if we will get a one-time power-up near the end of this special for Zack to use it.
Yeah, he gets you find out that part of the Genesis drivers is the piece that you can attach to a Sengoku driver to give you Jimber. So, you break apart a Genesis driver, then you can connect that piece to your Sengoku driver, and it's basically how Kota was able to do his stuff.
Right.
It dawns on me that we're probably not going to be getting a lot of Zets movies because that will require creating new toys, which Zets seems to be allergic to doing.
Kamen Rider not making new toys? What?
We're for sure getting at least a Nox movie. Who knows? Well, the thing is, they also decided to throw all their toys into mice. They've basically confirmed that there is going to be 12 mice forms, 13 riders, and that's Q1 right there.
Well, they spent basically no time on any other riders in Zet, so I guess they're making up for lost time.
Oh, mice is going to be so good. I'm hoping it's going to be good. Anyway, so we get another flashback. Oh, one, we get a random line that Zack has a bad leg, and that's why he couldn't get any jobs in New York.
I mean, we did see at the end of the series proper him with a crotch and a bad leg.
He got sucked up by that bomb, I guess.
We also get Mize and Kaito's first meeting in a flashback.
With
Then
someone
sure-
who is most assuredly Kota. He is absolutely Kota. He is not some guy in a wig.
Also,
No,
also
Kota shows
Hake
up. Kota shows up.
Yeah, he shows up played by his actual actor and not some guy in a wig.
Okay. So Shura ends up kidnapping Pekka's sister. We end up getting the reason why Zack started dancing, and then for like 10 minutes we have this Zack versus Shura fight.
It goes places. They start untransformed, and then it's like, oh shit, he's got banana arms. But I've got Knuckle, and then they fight, and then and then when it transitions to pissing rain, as Zack is beaten, and he's like, you got a bad leg, huh? Well, let's see about that.
Yeah, I think we do actually set up this whole thing. I think what we skipped over was very interesting, which is a conversation between Zack and Echo about the nature of their strength. They are both weak, and their strength comes from being able to engage with their weakness and grow from it. Whereas Shura believes that weakness must be repressed and destroyed and exterminated.
And also Shura is just a coward. Because
Yeah, Shura sucks.
And also,
Knuckles being a black baron, and then Shura's like, "Oh, I need some help, guys! Come help!"
Look at me, it's a 4v1 now. I'm the coolest. So Daddy Kaito praise me. If Kaito were alive, he would bop.
No, Kaito would literally just break Shura's back and just let him sit there.
No, I think he'd straight up kill him.
Which is interesting when you contrast with Zack and the bomb thing in the end of the movie.
Bomb thing?
Yeah. But yeah, yes.
In the series proper. He tries to kill Kaito.
Yeah, when he tried to betray Kaito, and he was spared.
No, because Zack showed spine while doing it.
Yeah, well, you also get an answer at the end of the movie.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that happens. We'll talk about it. But...
Oh yeah, no, the dream sequence.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Which I love the ambiguity of that dream sequence regarding to whether or not it's actually a dream of being unconscious or the final flickers of his brain as he passes on to the world that Kaito now lives in.
No, it's the world that allows the people who almost become God speak with regular people that we've seen with Mai and Kota beforehand.
Yeah, but is Zack dead at the end of this?
No.
Is the ambiguity.
No.
Yeah. Is it future or is it past?
So we get Jimber Chestnut with big ass fucking mines on his hands.
He's got spiky little burrs for punching.
Which then he can cause them to like explode off to get like punching like boxing gloves, which is really cool.
Hell yeah. Knuckles real cool.
Yeah. No, Zack doesn't die.
It's. I can see where you're coming from with that reading. It's where he collapses at the end. It's like,
yeah, he's just exhausted.
Yeah. But I can see how you could release that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about ready to go over the novel real fast. He's they basically make a Rider Sentai to fight the final boss in the novel, and he's part of it.
Okay, fair enough.
I will say that I quite like the dance sequence.
Yeah, no, so basically the way I see it is, if you remember when Mai was speaking to random people in the Gaim hideout, or when Kota met with Takatora on the beach, he's like, I guess it's the only way I can speak to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, that whole weird blurry scene is Kaito being able to speak with Zack. You know. in which, he asks, "Why didn't you kill me? And can I have one last dance?"
He's a drama between men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Knuckle movie rules.
Oh yeah.
Aside from the quibbles about, oh, well, you're going to explain the saver system nonsense, but honestly, unneeded, absolutely unneeded. Just have it be a personal fight between Shura and Zack, and you have a banger follow up to Gaim.
Well, are you ready for this roller coaster, which is the novel?
Oh God. Okay, drop that lore bomb on me.
So the novel, the first apparently 30 pages is the final fight from Gaim, as witnessed by Kudo. So he's just there watching this all go down. We find out that the governments around the world can make Sengoku drivers because the data got leaked. Takatora is jumping around countries, killing Black Bodai members. Like he's in Russia at one point in time. He finds out about a New Japan branch that didn't get completely destroyed.
Really, fucking Spectre?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
All
Takatora
Kamen Rider villains end up becoming Shocker.
Oh my God.
But no, he's globetrotting. He's killing Black Bodai members. He ends up getting a spare Sengoku driver and giving it to Orin.
Yay, bravo!
Good.
Orin gets his old army team back together, and then they go to try and get some Black Bodis, but they're blowing themselves up.
Please tell me they're drag queens as well.
They don't go into any detail about that.
Cowards.
Takatora and Orin finds out about that saver system. All right. We go down. So the scene we saw multiple times during Duke, where Kudai was evaporating because of the lock scene.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Sagura was like, "Yo, what's up?"
Jesus.
And that's where Kudai gets the palm loxy from, is because Sagura gives it to him.
Hey, what if I fuck around even more?
Mm-hmm. But while Takatora and Orin's having fun going around the world killing Black Bodhi members, they sort of forgot to defend Zawami. So now Black Bodhi has taken over Zawami City. Zack, Peko, and Michi is trying to fight them off. This is before the Knuckle part of the special, so Zack doesn't have his belt yet. Suicide bomb was all over Zawami. Basically, there's an entire church for Black Bodhis, and so if you go to church, you get the pomegranate and you get brainwashed.
Yeah. I kind of wish they made a movie out of this instead of sticking in a book.
Yeah.
But I guess
No, it gets
budget.
Crazier.
I guess budget.
Yeah, we basically made a soccer movie instead of this.
Now, to be fair, within 20 minutes of the soccer movie, we developed into Civil War.
All right.
Which is very much billed.
Yeah. So around this time in the novel, all the 5 main riders that's left on Earth meet up, and they believe the saver system somehow Black Bodhis took the Scalar system from the show and souped it up to be worldwide instead of citywide. So you guys remember Scalar, the things that was around Yggdrasil that was going to glass the sea.
Yeah.
And so they're planning. It was like, okay, good, awesome. But they end up finding out that the saber system is actually powered by Helheim's plants. And the second they find that out, it's too late. The system activates.
Oh no.
All of Earth gets wiped out.
Oh. So this is like a fucking end of Infinity War thing.
Yeah, no. The saber system is a massive Helheim tree that sucks everyone into it like instantly. Like every living thing got sucked into it all in a blink of an eye. Except for those with Sengoku drivers.
Okay.
So the Kurashima Bros, so they have a whole focus now. They find a message from Ryoma that explains that Kudai got turned into something like an overlord, but stronger. He can't die. Ryoma believed that even though that the driver that kept Kudai alive that destroyed, there's a chance that the spirit could get believers to make a new one, which is what happened. So,
Wait,
yes,
so he's like Sieg now. As long as you believe in him, he comes the fuck back.
or like a Dracula from Castlevania. As long as a body's made, or Sigma from X, as long as a body's made, he can be there.
Right.
And basically, we find out that he's like a fake guy created by the Apple Lock seed. And so it's around this time where Takatora has a thought about, knowing how evil Ryoma was, he felt sorry that Ryoma's passion was mishandled. So, first part of this big fight. So, there's still a big army of Black Gold-Eye believers and Sengoku drivers. So, Takatora, Michi, Jinochi, Zack, and Orin fights the army. The Kuroshima brothers overpowered Kudai using his base saber form we saw in the movie. And using the souls he's absorbed, he powers himself up to a golden apple form.
Oh, no.
And now his power can absorb those of Sengoku drivers, which he does. He's now the only person left on Earth.
Oh, no.
Now, the novel then focuses on Michi being sucked into the life stream. Apparently, Kudai feels that Michi is conscious, so Kudai decides he's going to torture Michi with his own personal hell.
Oh, no, anything but that.
So he shows Michi malice all across the universe, different alien species being cruel, tortures. Then Kudai reads Michi's memories and makes Michi relive all the times he was an asshole, that he tried to kill his friends, that he basically kidnapped Mai, making Michi relive everything. Then, wait, this is where you guys are going to love this part. Then he makes everyone on Earth in Michi's mind kills him. Mai kills him. Kota kills him. His brother kills him. A random stranger kills him. This is JoJo Part 5 Golden Experience Requiem on Michi.
Oh my god!
Honestly, if this was happening earlier in the series, Michi's hell would basically be him seeing the post-series life of Kota and Mai fucking all the time.
Well, this is post-series. This is like years after. But anyway.
Yeah, but if it was during the series, he'd be seeing Kota and Mai fucking all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
this rules. Are we sure this Kudai's so bad? He's got the right idea with Michi.
But so basically, Michi's getting beaten down.
Mm-hmm.
But he's seeing all this malice. He's being told that all of living is malice. There's nothing good with living. But then a passing by Kamen Rider tells him, don't think about just that. There's also people who will defend. That's right, Kamen Rider Decade somehow shows up in this fucking novel to give Michi hope.
Damn you,
Decade!
Decade shows Michi that while there's still evil malice across the universe, there are still heroes and warriors that will fight the malice. And then we get a final fight with as many phases of the final fight that will cause Kingdom Hearts fans or Persona 3 fans to be like, oh, wait, that's way too many forms.
Yes, Fresno, you know the pain.
What?
Michi?
No, you're a Persona 4 fan. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
Didn't have that many forms. That's how I recall.
Yeah, no. Persona 3 Nyx has 13 forms minimum. I think 15.
Christ.
Yeah. So Michi revives in the world. Basically, he uses the hope, forcing himself back to reality. By Kudo's, the world has now been completely overran by Kudo's version of Helheim. Basically, whatever the whole thing that the main series were worried about has happened, but Kudo's in control of everything now. Kudo is pissed that Michi survives and then summons Kamen Rider Duke to kill him, knowing that Duke beat Michi in the past. Which all Michi does is actually rips off the belt and shows that there was nothing inside the suit. And then Michi fucking, with words, just murders Kudo. Michi points out that between Kudo and himself, the only one that Ryoma, the only one between Michi and Kudo that was afraid of Ryoma was Kudo. And Ryoma was correct with calling him third rate.
And yet Ryoma cut the heart of your girlfriend out and made you cry like a little bitch.
Yeah. But it's at this moment that Takatora and the other three also basically forcing themselves out of the personal hells they were stuck in. And so Kudo transforms into the golden apple version. So basically Kudo, by the way, at this point, is using the tree form from the Wizard Gaim movie. So he's going to go through all these forms. So he's the tree form from that movie. He's now using the golden apple form from the soccer movie. Excuse me. Okay. During the battle, Michi gets the dragon fruit energy from Duke's belt, transforms into Ryujin Jimber Dragon arms. And then we basically get told that they're just killing Kudo over and over again. Every time Kudo comes back, they kill him. And then he comes back again and they kill him. And then he come back and kill him. And it's like a personal hell for Kudo that the riders are killing him over and over again. And then so Kudo decides to use the new power of Maja from the stage show, that version of Death. And, you know, they're fine. And as the fires fight Maja, memories of Baron, Kuokage, Marika, Sigurd, and Dukes are summoned to help finish off Maja's saver. Wow. So basically, when, you know, Zack goes for a finisher, Baron shows up and does a finisher with Zack. When, you know, Michi goes for a finisher, Sigurd shows up, does a finisher. You know, stuff like that, right?
Right.
The repeated deaths of Kudo has completely destroyed his mentality. He has no humanity, no memories. He is a fake god with no individuality. He ends up turning into a giant skeleton dinosaur monster.
Wait a minute. Oh, he
as you do.
Wait. This is fucking reality war again. Oh no.
So this happens. He's now way too powerful. He's just going berserk. And so now it's time for Gaim Kiwami to appear. Gaim Kiwami shows up, creates a portal to get the rest to safety so he can fight the giant skeleton dinosaur by himself. There's a conversation between Gaim and Michi about, you know, hey, Kota, if anything ever happens to you and Maya, I'll find my way across the universe to help you out. And all Gaim does is gives a thumbs up. And
you'll help out, all right, buddy.
So Gaim kills the dinosaur. Kudo, after getting destroyed, gets enough clarity to have one last taunt to Gaim and say, Gaim, how long do you plan to fight? And Kota replies, as long as I live. And then Kudo goes, then live and die in a world of pain. And then, you know, boom, everything is reversed. The tree is destroyed. Everyone's back to life. You know, all that stuff, right? As you do in Rider. And then we get an epilogue. Basically, Ora and Takatora is off cleaning up messes together. You know, Oran's dream.
Yes.
Junochi's now the head chef of Shaman. The population has no memories of being sucked into the tree. Zack is working on his energy. Michi, whenever he's not focused on college, is also helping on Takatora.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get a scene where Michi's reading a book at a park, watching children fight, and then they dance, hoping that one day he can dance again with two very important people and hope they feel his will on a faraway planet.
Yeah, he wants to dance with Mai again, all right.
And then we get a scene between Mai and Kota. And basically, Mai feels sorry for Kudo. He had no reason to be evil. He just got unfortunate. Like, you know, he got turned into the same kind of being that Kota and Mai currently are. And if Kudo had friends, he probably would have turned out differently. Kota says it's because of his friends. He will never feel like this battle is hell. He used this moment to decide when anyone in the universe calls out for help, he will transform and help. And as he says that, someone somewhere in the universe calls for help, and he transforms into Gaim to do his universal superhero duties. And that's basically the story of Gaim.
Oh my god, he became the doctor?
Yeah, basically.
So I looked it up on the wiki. Apparently this leads into the movie that was coming out at the same time.
What movie?
I think the post-Drive crossover movie.
No, that happened before this.
Okay, there's a movie where Gaim just pops in out of nowhere to help save the day.
That might have been the Heisei Forever. Remember, he randomly shows up on that dam.
Oh, the dam.
Let me double check the wiki real quick. What they say happens. Help somewhere. Dr. Pac. Yeah. Heisei Generations. Dr. Pac-Man versus X-Aid and Ghosts with Legend Riders.
What the fuck?
He just pops up randomly in the movie.
Right. Yeah, that book sounds like a fucking wild. I kind of wish it got adapted, but then again, but again, at the same time, I'm like, it sounds absolutely madcap crazy, but knowing Toei, if it were adapted, like it would look like other shit. When you've got the imagination to imagine this big episode, it's the coolest shit ever.
I mean, I guess they could just adapt it into an anime like they did with Double.
That would be interesting.
But yeah, no, that's basically all we have left is the Geo special, and then I really don't think they were planning on doing the Bravo and Grittian special, but we got only those two things left.
Saving the best for last. Oren's very own movie.
Do we want to just combine Geo and Bravo together?
Oh, well, that depends. Will that throw off the math on 100?
No, not really. I don't think so. Because this is 97. If we do that, that'll be 98.
Then we got
by the time we do 98, Zeets will be done. So Zeets for now will be 99.
And then right between Zeets and my 100. No comment.
Well, I mean, you still have to finish Ghost.
We need to finish Ghost. We got buried Ghost and never have to worry about it again.
It's okay. Like as I keep saying, we can just jump back into it. We don't need to refresh ourselves on what happened because the writers won't remember either.
Nope. We could also just up the episode so we're just done with it faster if we need to.
Yeah, we'll see about getting the girlies back, but but I don't want to forget.
I want to point out. I reached out to Kat before I reached out to you about episode 100.
Oh,
yeah. So Kat knew about the special guest.
Everyone knew,
except for me.
Well, I mean, he's been dancing around it. He's all but said it.
Yeah, allegedly. You know who it is.
Yeah, I know.
It was a nice time we had on episode 100, though.
Oh, I was afraid that I was going to piss them off with the Ryuki discussion right before we jumped in the call.
We were all very civil and lovely. But yeah, speaking of being civil and lovely, say the thing, Kachiri.
What's going on your Silver Mondays and Silver Thursdays?
Well, Fields Mystery on Mondays and Pokemon Crystal Clear on Thursdays at twitch.tv/freezinginferno. Also have a blog at frozenrainrants.blogspot.com. And go check out the Temporal Travelers podcast, where today I uploaded episode 32, the Dunwich Horror, a spooky movie that happens to have Dean Stockwell, one of the stars of Quantum Leap, in it. Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
What's going on with your books and Ryan?
Through the Tower Through the Trees and Back to the 11th Hour, both published by Arcfield Press. We will be getting a physical release sometime soon. For the latter, news. I am currently doing articles for The Beat. I have a piece coming up on a comic adaptation of A Confederacy of Dunces. This one should be interesting, and I'm 25,000 words into chapter 2 of my big book on Channel Awesome, which just finished talking about To Boldly Flee.
Yeah, we also talked about Channel Awesome with the special, because the special guest and I was in that studio within months of each other.
Huh.
Yeah.
Giving more hints on whom Stick possibly could be.
Yeah, I've been doing a challenge that I've kind of taken a setback from the last couple of days because I've been wanting to play Final Fantasy 14 again. But I've been
Oh.
doing Tales of Phantasia auto only. Basically, it's an action RPG that you can set your combatants to. You can have 4-player co-op where everyone plays a party member and fights, or you could do what I'm doing and turn everyone into computers. And I'm trying to beat 20, 30 hour RPG that way, and it's been a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
You love a good challenge run.
No, the thing is, there's just so much random intricacies I'm learning while I'm playing the game that is just adding to the difficulty. So, like, spellcasters won't cast spells if an enemy is within melee range from them.
Right.
So, like, sometimes you get into battles where you're surrounded from both sides, and you put your spellcasters in the back. You have to now decide: do I want less damaging spells, or do I want less magic healing spells? Like, who's going to be my far left person? Because whoever's the far left, they're not going to be able to cast spells unless the other side could get killed. Basically,
right. Very interesting, intricate thing.
Yeah. And then, like, you find some really weird stuff out. Like, I found out a boss won't do anything if you put everyone on the far left and you set, like, your front line to defend, and you just let your spellcasters cast from that far back. It just kills the boss. The boss never does anything. It's funny.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, other than that, I do believe we will do the next Gaim episode before the Zeets episode. We'll basically have like 3 weeks straight then of Rider podcast going up, because so 2 weeks from now we'll be doing. Let's just finish off Gaim. Let's do both Geo and.
Oh, we'll talk to Lena about that. See how she feels.
Yeah, and then the week after that will be the final Zeets.
I think the last time though it was because there was a movie attached to it. I think we did 2 episodes of Geo and the movie, but the movie was a Geo crossover, so
yeah, it was so we did the basically everything that was billed in Geo combined, because it was just like that just made sense.
Yeah.
Because the first 2 episodes of Geo happened right after Build ended. So, you finish Build. It's just like how we're going to have Mice coming up. We're going to have episode 50 of Zeets, following week, episode 1 of Mice. So yeah, we could do that. I don't think the Gridian Bravo special's that long.
It should have been longer. We should have been given more Orin.
Give Orin an orgy.
What?
Men.
Good night, everyone.
Oh no, it's 2 episodes. It's a 2 episode thing. Okay.
Oh.
Well, we'll figure it out. Anything else, gang? Good night.
Good night. We'll see you guys next time. Look forward to episode 100 with Lil Karibo and Proton John.
I fucking knew it.
Oh, he just said it. He just couldn't wait. Couldn't wait.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.